My take on differences between Pride and Prejudice 1813 and Wuthering Heights 1847. Today is Monday, April 2026, and here I, Tanis She/Her/Hers of Seattle, provide my take on a few key differences between Pride and Prejudice 1813 by Jane Austen and Wuthering Heights 1847 by Emily Brontë. I most recently read Pride and Prejudice 1813 by Jane Austen in November/December 2023 and Wuthering Heights 1847 by Emily Brontë in April 2026, earlier this month. And I didn't say book or something like that because I think the term I think that's kind of used in literature would be novel. However, I don't have an English degree. I have a degree in geology, a Bachelor of Science in Geology and Geophysics with a minor in mathematics as my highest level of collegiate education attained at the degree level. So I'm just not going to put that word because it's, I'm math and geology and physics. I'm math and rocks and physics, not books like English literature and language currently. So I'm just gonna leave a term off there because I don't actually know that. This is attempting graduate school again. Would that be fun for me to do? So I previously I reached PhD candidacy in geophysics before quitting with no degree, and I was like, maybe I might try this as a my business model is boring. Maybe I do like a master's degree in English for Pride and Prejudice by 1813 by Jane Austen, and then like a PhD for Wuthering Heights 1847 by Emily Brontë, and it's the book but it's also the lady, and so I make it I treat it like I would treat it, which would mean it'd be like abstract because it's like coming from like a math and science perspective little lady. And so like, okay, let's start with some key differences because they're actually kind of similar, and they're the actual books when put through a Tanis filter are kind of boring. So here we go. This is my Tanis filter. There's a few elements here. So differentiation space 1. Not all of them are differentiated atable per my description here. That's okay. It's good to include similarities. So they're chosen because they're similar deliberately by me. For better or for worse. Relationship setting, grounding sense. Pride and Prejudice lives with her retired parents who are clinging in a dignified way onto their daughters while also trying to marry them off. The more esteemed, the better, so long as it is the right guy. Wuthering Heights lives with her blood family on their estate as well as a boy named Heathcliff that her parents took in and is about her age. Neighboring estate of the Lintons with a male suitor who does not initiate contact because of the temperament of her father. There's back and forth between neighboring estates, though they have some distance between them. Nowadays, a phrase might be nearest neighbor is 5 miles down the road. So the main female character in Pride and Prejudice is Elizabeth Bennet, and the main character in Wuthering Heights is Catherine Earnshaw. So this one. All right, the next point here is the father. So in Pride and Prejudice, and the father's tuned out, though tunes in to get it right with direction from his wife/daughters. In Wuthering Heights, the father is tuned in, though clips the daughter in her mannerisms. That would be called behavioral clipping. Like a bird might have its wings clipped. That's a physical clipping, though, which can result in behavioral clipping. All right. Female aides, Pride and Prejudice. This one is me, Tanis She/Her/Hers of Seattle. So Pride and Prejudice has her mother, her older blood sister, and her younger blood sister's a female friend who ended up with one of her romantic suitors. Wuthering Heights, more than one female servant/aide. A mother is referenced as sister-in-law, once married to Mr. Linton, named Isabella. Love history of main female. Pride and Prejudice, none, pure. Wuthering Heights, none, pure. Main male friend /love/love-like interests. Pride and Prejudice, 1, an upper middle class Mr. Collins who proposes marriage and she rejects. 2, a soldier Mr. Bingham/Bingley that she spends time with one-on-one. 3, an upper class Mr. Darcy she formally courts. Wuthering Heights. 1. A male friend she grew up with from a nondescript family. First and last name are the same. Heathcliff. They call the first name the Christian name in the book. The male friend evolves to love-like role and later family support role. 2. A wealthy man, Mr. Linton, living on a neighboring estate who she takes an interest in. Next point, relationship setting, physical/geographic distancing from lead male romantic interest during female character development. Pride and Prejudice was local long distance within country/region to Mr. Darcy. Wuthering Heights, the Lintons have a neighboring estate. Thrushcross Grange to the Earnshaws, Wuthering Heights. Estates. Important for a lead woman. Hosting/estate grounds become a focus. Pride and Prejudice, this one's me. Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle. Elizabeth gains experience living with her retired parents. Looks after the estate of her female friend when her female friend is away. Things go well with Mr. Darcy once they are together. They live in his/his family's estate, and she takes his name upon marriage. Wuthering Heights. Things go wrong for Catherine upon decline of the health of her father and her getting Mr. Linton. They live in the Linton estate once she is with Mr. Linton, and she takes his name upon marriage. She is still concerned about her family's estate, which eventually goes to Heathcliff. Linton family estate may change families upon her and Mr. Linton's deaths. Last category/point. Social grooming. Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth requires adjusting her presentation/temperament to allow herself to get Mr. Darcy. Fighting spirit is presented as a temporary component in social contexts. Wuthering Heights, this one's me, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle. I was even diagnosed with cancer at 22 years of age. God, Mother Nature, and the devil went, "You shall be a Catherine in spirit." So Catherine fights through death to retain the heart of who she is, a permanent temperament of hers. So those are some of my takes on differences between Pride and Prejudice and Wuthering Heights as of having read each book once and only once as of filming this. Monday, 13 April 2026 AD.